So in this video, I'm going to talk about how I was able to improve my math score by 140 points from a 640 to a 780. I'm going to talk about how long it took me to do this, what I did in order to study, and help you to be able to improve your math score as well. So let's get started. If you're looking to study SAT math, you probably are not happy with the score that you already are sitting at. And there's two reasons for this. Either one, you don't know how to do some of the problems on the exam, or two, you don't know how to do problems fast enough. If you're looking to learn how to actually do the problems, then Khan Academy is a great place to start. Watch their videos and read the articles that they've written in order to brush up on the concepts that you've already learned. If you're looking to reach your maximum possible SAT math score, it's important to have taken through Algebra 2 and really be beginning pre-calculus in your junior year, or at the very latest, your senior year. The highest level concept that's tested on the SAT is radians, which is sometimes a pre-calculus concept, sometimes a trigonometry concept. It just depends on at what point the curriculum introduces radians. If you're looking to learn how to solve some of the more difficult math problems that you don't really ever see on your high school tests, then use College Board's answer key. When you finish a Blue Book practice test, you can go to your College Board main page under My SAT and see which problems you got right and wrong, and use College Board's explanations for why each answer is right or wrong, and in order to understand how you need to solve that type of problem. So that's how you better your understanding of concepts that are tested on the SAT, such as algebra, geometry, trigonometry, and word problems. Now I'm going to talk about how you can stop running out of time when you're doing SAT math. This is largely the problem that I had. I would be able to get through Module 1 pretty easily, but Module 2, oftentimes I would reach problem 15 or 16, and I would find I only had a minute or two left, and I'd have to quickly go through, guess, and really lose a lot of points. These tips will help you if you already know most of the concepts that are tested on the SAT, and you can really solve the problems if you're given enough time, but just can't solve them in the minute and a half that SAT math gives you. First off, you need to be really strict and rigorous when you get a problem wrong, or when you've marked a problem for review. Make sure that after the test is over, you learn exactly why you got that problem wrong, or why you were struggling with it, and how you would answer again in the future. All of the problems that I've seen on the real SATs are problems that I saw similar versions of in Blue Book practice. You'll see the same problem types over and over and over again. So it's fair game that if you got a problem wrong on the practice test, you'll see that on test day, and it'll come back to bite you later. So make sure that any problem that you really can't answer within about 2 minutes, you work at until you can. I would literally take some of the problems that I was struggling with, that took me a long time to do, and I would set a timer for 2 minutes, and I would do them over and over again until I could get them done under that time. Of course, at that point I knew the answers to the problems, but I would still force myself to do the math over and over again so that I knew exactly how to approach every single problem. And then I would do the same thing with those problems a week or so later to make sure I still knew exactly how to solve that problem type. Just drilling over and over again is going to help you be able to increase your speed. So with that said, it really is more advantageous to practice individual problems than going through practice tests in order to increase your speed. Use College Board's question bank and search for the hardest math problems and practice those. Again, setting a timer, making sure that you can complete all those problems within 2 minutes, at least all the hardest ones. That means you might have like a minute and a half for all the medium problems and a minute for all the easy problems. Another thing that I did in order to increase the speed with which I was able to complete the problems was using Desmos Calculator whenever I could. like reasonably. Obviously there's some cases where it just doesn't make sense, but yeah, really utilizing that tool, especially for problems where I was trying to find one solution or a variable where there would be infinite solutions, that type of problem. Oftentimes using parabolas, I found it very helpful when I was looking to increase my score. And the third way that you can get faster is simply by, if you find a problem that stumped you, mark it for review and move on to the next problem. That way you leave all the problems that you're struggling on the most at the end of the test, and you can get the most of the other problems completed. That way you don't have too many left over. This is the first trick that I tried when improving my math score, and it allowed me to be able to only have about 3 or 4 problems left at the end of the section instead of 7. I still use the trick even though I was able to get a 780. The one problem that I got wrong was about, I think, question 18 in the section, and I moved on to the other problems, and I came back to that one at the end, and I still wasn't actually able to figure it out, though I did figure out the answer after the exam, which is kind of funny. I've been able to improve the rate with which I complete SAT math problems by drilling the problems that I get wrong or struggling with until I can get them within a certain time, and learning the tricks, strategies, and approaches for every single problem type by using Desmos graphing calculator, and by skipping problems and marking them for review, those problems for review, if I don't know exactly how to answer them right off the bat, and then coming back and solving them after I've completed all the other problems in the test. I hope this video will help you to be able to increase your SAT math score, whether you're just struggling with the content or you're trying to be able to complete the problems faster. While studying, I was able to significantly raise my math score, and I'm sure you can too. Please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. It's a part of my extracurriculars, and I'll be putting on my college application when I apply this fall. So if you want to help it become a bigger part of my application, then you can show engagement by commenting, liking, subscribing, and you can help me monetize my channel as well and help me pay for college. If you have any questions or ideas for future videos, please put those in the comments below, because this channel is really just for you. Good luck on your SAT math, and happy studying!